And it's Ken Kreitzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio special event on Sunday, October 10th, the 100th anniversary of a post right here in Westchester County, and that is post 506 in Ossining. And to tell us all about it is one of the post officials, and that is Steve Felsenfeld. Steve, how are you tonight?
Doing very well. Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, great to talk with you. Now tell us about your post. It was founded in 1921, and you're going to have a 100th anniversary ceremony and festivities, a barbecue from 12 to 5 at your post in Ossining. Tell us about what you have planned.
Well, it's a very exciting time for us. We were founded on October 10th, 1921. That was when 506 Post was chartered. And 100 years later, here we are, still kicking along. The post itself has a long history of service to our community, state, and nation. We provide a tremendous amount of services to our community at large. We have a program called Voice State, which is part of the Department of New York, which is the state functionary. And we send youths to a week away, and they participate in leadership training, and it's a really, really wonderful experience for the youngsters. We provide scholarships for various schools in our community, particularly so the high school. We provide the structure really for the Memorial Day parade. We kind of run those parades through what's called the Central Committee, which is the various Legion posts in our town. Ossining being the lead post of them. We provide many different activities for our post members, support for our veterans. We have breakfasts every morning that we put out for people to come.
Like every morning you've got breakfast at the post? Wow.
Yes. Not a bountiful breakfast where we're making ham and eggs every day, although occasionally we will put out some, on special occasions, we'll actually put out a hot breakfast, but they'll typically be, rolls, donuts, muffins, those sorts of things for the membership, and hot coffee. And so anybody who's a veteran wants to come on down, we'd love to have them join us one morning. We're usually there about 9:30 or so until about 11:30. We provide support for families when a veteran passes away. For example, we had a 100-year-old veteran, Chick Galella, who passed away just this past week or so, and his wake was tonight, and I believe his funeral is on this Wednesday.
Okay.
And so we do a lot of things. The particular event that we're doing is barbecue. We're having hamburgers and hot dogs and all the fixings for that. There'll be a cake celebrating our 100th anniversary. We have a lot of different community individuals who should be showing up, both from the American Legion family as well as from our local political community who'll be in attendance. We'll have a bunch of plaques, a little ceremony to celebrate that time and place for us. And so we're excited about it. We're expecting to have a fun day.
Very good. So you said about 2 o'clock is when you'll have a ceremony. Some of the county and local political leadership and other American Legion leaders attending. Should be a great moment for you. Tell us a little bit about the history of the post. Goes back, as you said, exactly 100 years this week, founded right after World War I, with many of the returning veterans who had many needs. And the American Legion grew after its founding in 1919. Tell us a little bit about what have been some of the big moments for the post.
Well, this post has been one of the leaders within Westchester County during its entire existence, and we remain so. We are among the top 5 posts as far as size goes within Westchester. We have a good history, long history of volunteerism in Ossining, and so we see more so than most. We provide those sorts of services that you see. We talked about the post itself, incorporated in 1938. And 14 years later, we purchased the building, which we currently reside in now. In fact, I'm speaking to you from the American Legion Post. We've had a number of county commanders come out of our post, and it's been, we've been a very involved group, and we're always participate in our county conventions, department conventions. We're always there and always ready to serve. We always serve veterans. We always seek to go out and provide fellowship oftentimes for those who are in the veterans home. We'll have people who go out and help. We'll provide veteran services for people who have needs and wants, and we take care of them as well. We're blessed to have some sharp people to do those sorts of functions. So.
Very good. Sound very active. And tell us a little bit about now. Tell us first, you told me a little bit about your military service, and tell us a little bit about that time in your life.
Well, I volunteered to join the United States Naval Reserve. I wanted to do something for my country, and I felt that was an opportunity to provide some service. I like to say that the toughest thing I ever did was have to fight the Battle of Orlando, which is where boot camp was. But I was associated with a unit that was designed to help escort ships across the Atlantic Ocean should we ever had gone to war with the Soviet Union. And we would do drills based upon that, and we would do what was called actutras. We'd provide active duty for training. We would go overseas and participate in different exercises where we would be, in theory, taking ships across the Atlantic Ocean to safety, finding them a good harbor to go to. I particularly was at two different venues. One was Bilbao, Spain, which is in the northern part of Spain, the Basque region near the French border, and then down central in a place called Rhodes, Spain.
Yeah. Still based today.
Naval base there today, yes. So
very good. And how did you get involved in the American Legion?
Well, I had a very good friend of mine who's still a member of the Legion, Michael G. O'Connor, who when I was coming off of my reserve duty, I had 6 years of reserve service. He said, you're joining the American Legion. I said, what's that? He brought me on down, and I became a member, and I occasionally went down for different functions. And round about close to 20 years ago, we were talking about how we have an aging population of veterans, and I was asked to get more involved in the post, and I did, and I've been very involved in the post since then. I wear two hats for this particular post. I'm the finance officer, which means I'm our treasurer, and as well as the judge advocate. I'm essentially the counsel for my post. I've held different roles also at the county level. I've served as the county commander, and I've also served. Currently, I'm serving as the county adjutant. So I'm pretty involved with the Legion.
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot, and continuing to serve. Now, just again on Sunday, October 10th, from 12 to 5, you're going to have the 100th anniversary of your post, post 506 in Ossining. Tell our audience, what's the address there?
It's 58 South Highland Avenue, and if anybody knows Ossining, or if you really don't, we're essentially diagonally across from the high school. So if you find Ossining High School and you look to the southwest, that's where you're going to find our American Legion post. And you kind of can't miss it. We got the big sign out front announcing our 100th anniversary, and our flag will be flying.
Well, it sounds great. It sounds like a great day and a great way to remember the 100 years of history, the service to the veterans there and to the community that your post has performed and continues going into its second century now. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Ceremony at 2 o'clock. We understand the county executive, George Latimer, and other dignitaries from the county and local area will be attending. Steve, final thought for us today?
Yes, don't forget the veterans, and the veterans always remember America and this great country.
Absolutely. And thank you for your service in the U.S. Navy. Steve Felsenfeld from Post 506 in Ossining, New York. October 10th, Sunday, is going to be their 100th anniversary. Great to hear about it. We'll look forward to stopping by for the ceremony and the festivities. This is Ken Kreitzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. Have a great night.